this was the other match that I was telling you about a little bit earlier in the video. I decided to just put this well, I'm going to tell you about it later in the video, but I'm going to cut this short just because the mistake I made was just so dumb. There's really no point in me showing you all of this. So basically, this is like a bunch of plus 10 flyers, and I was going to do a hit and run thing and get out and try to get away. With charge here, off season Hinoka, so it really works well with the setup. But yeah, I had this in the bag, or at least I thought I did, until I did something really, really dumb, which I will just cut to right now. Yeah, I think that's the dumbest thing I've done all year. I literally wasn't even... I could have moved. I didn't have to leave her there. But needless to say, we stopped here. This was pointless. Alright, welcome to another match of Ather Raids. We are taking on a Japanese player here, and we're just going to use the Summer Fjorm team to basically wipe them out here. This is going to be a Wind Tribe Claude, and yeah, I really don't have a lot of answers to this unit. He is a menace, but since he's out of bonus season, it should be a lot easier to handle him in terms of speed. I'm definitely sure Fjorm outspeeds him, even though I haven't tried. This will be the first attempt that you're probably going to see from me, at least. But I'm pretty sure that Fjorm outspeeds him. I'm just going to smite her over the mountains here and let her do her thing. And then we get the bots. Aside from that, probably got the... what we got here? The Robin, that'll be a problem because you have the Garrick there, and Garrick has the special cooldown +1, and then he has Infantry Pulse, so that's +2. So basically Robin is going to have pre-charged Ignis when he attacks. And also the same will be for Bramamon. I'm not sure what special Bramamon is running. He'll be down to 2, and then he'll get the Void Tome, or Void, whatever it's called. So he'll be hitting with his special as well. So a lot of heavy hitters here, but I'm pretty sure that Fjorm can handle it. And for the first round, we're only going to be taking on Claude.
My turn?
Because that's the most exciting matchup, so let's let that go first. We're going to go ahead and wait one turn because I want to avoid the chip damage from Duma. It could come in, it could be a factor. And then I'm not completely set up here because there has to be a smite, and I also want a dance to come into play. So let's back up a little bit, and then we're going to go on the next turn. There shouldn't be any weird stuff happening here because there's no rallies or anything. Yep, there's the chip damage. We're going to dance. And I also wanted to get rid of that, or rather get out of range of the gravity trap, just so that my movement isn't too hindered. So yeah, those are the stats. This is Fjorm, +10. There's the dance, and here's the smites. And we're pretty much going to chill here with Gatekeeper in the back, and
what's your plan?
Watch the fireworks. Should be pretty fun. You know, I'm very, very high on Prime, that new A skill that gives this encounter. I realized that, well, not necessarily me, but I think IS realized that +5 attack and speed isn't enough in this day and age. And as you can see, completely outsped. Here comes the lethality.
Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, so that was still a pretty big number. But we were able to take him out. Could imagine if that was like triangle attack or something, it would probably hit a lot harder. But no worries, we're all good, we're Gucci. Heal back to full health.
So hot.
We're gonna take out Duma here, and ooh, yeah, that is that Ignis there. That is doing a bunch of damage. So we're gonna leave Robin alone. We're probably gonna have to run away from him for a while because I don't have any one that really counters him. Luckily, he doesn't have distant counter, so that might be your way in. I think you do pretty well with Prime, depending on how you set it up. But yeah, Prime, they really went in with that one. Because basically they realized that everything is getting +9 to attack and speed in terms of like what the maximum value is. So to be able to outspeed or match that speed stat, they really had to upgrade distant counter, because just the 5 wasn't enough. The 5 to speed, you're really languishing there. And there's going to be, the meta is going to be by next Brave Banner. That extra 4 to the attack and speed is going to come in really handy. So I definitely see why they decided to go and upgrade to Prime as the new A skill for distant counter. And I really understand the effects that they, or the conditions that they put in to allow you to be able to utilize that distant counter.
My turn?
It synergizes really, really well. Very high on that skill. Wish I could get some more of it in my barracks, but limited units, man. Limited units. Luckily, it's going to be in hollow form, so I'm just waiting to see what type of units they put in, so that we can probably pick some up. I don't think it'll be in the batch for October, but probably the batch for November. It should be in by then. When did it come out? It came out after the Brave Banner. So yeah, because nothing from the Brave Banner is in yet. So yeah, none of the skills from the Brave Flare Sparrow, none of that's in. All of that is going to be in October, and then after that is going to be when we'll be able to get
I will crush you.
Prime. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to what units are available. Bramamon here hitting like a truck, but take care of it. And yeah, not much more here. I wish I had no follow-up here. I should have smited Gatekeeper over the mountain as well.
Yes.
Still can't get this drop in. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep running away from him. That's a very, very big problem there. And the Prime actually works pretty well here as well, because he's getting so many effects from Garrick, Medius, as well as Robin. So it was able to, or he wasn't able to activate the Prime effects on that first combat without any problems, without triangle attack even. That's how powerful Brave Cloud is. But
here I go.
He lost the speed game right there. That's how we were able to take him out. That's one of the 2 ways to kill Brave or Wind Tribe Cloud: outspeed him or hit him before he hits you, and you'll definitely win. I did play a match before this one, but I failed so hard. I don't even know if I'm gonna bother including the clip. I'll probably just throw up a picture of it somewhere here.
What's your plan?
You know, maybe I'll put it in. I don't know. But basically what it was, I'll put it at the end as like extra bonus footage. Basically what happened was that I misplaced my units, my peony. And it was so obvious too, which is why I'm so upset that I don't even want to include it, because it's just so upsetting to see. Peony got sniped by Triandra. It was a flyer line kind of. And I had this whole thing set up about how I was going to go in and take care of it, but yeah, sometimes when you're just not paying attention, stuff like that happens. So here we are. I've been making a lot of mistakes this week. I don't know, it's just one of those weeks. But so far we're pretty good here. We're going to take on Medius and probably Elegant as well this turn. So let's back out a bit here.
Am I needed?
Just to avoid Brave Robin, because I still won't have a plan for him yet.
Yes.
And also we need to start getting the pots. So we're gonna set up. I think this should be fine. I don't want him to get danced, but I'm pretty sure Elegant is gonna get baited. So I don't think it's gonna be a problem if I just do this. So here we go. Yep, Elegant got baited, and away he goes. So this is what I wanted the no follow-up for. I'm not sure if this is going to be enough to take him out in one hit. Wow, okay. Alright, never mind. And now we gotta find out how to take out this Robin. Let's see what we can do in terms of damage.
Maybe this
That's
way.
good. That's good. We're making some dents here. I think with that and Nerthus, we should be able to
Where
take
to
him out.
today?
So let's start to get the pots and let
What's your
him
plan?
come a little closer,
Good morning.
and we'll figure it out from there. But yeah, that Wind Tribe Cloud is a real menace, man. I really don't know what IS were thinking with giving out instant lethality to everyone,
Yes.
or not even everyone, to that unit. God, imagine if everyone had instant lethality. That would be annoying.
Am I needed?
Lethality is a really strong special. It's just that it's 4 cooldown as opposed to 3, and that extra cooldown is a
The
real
glimmer of life.
a real problem in terms of letting it get procced. There are ways around it, but it's still
I
really
feel faint.
not the easiest thing to get off in combat. 4-turn
Reporting for
cooldowns,
duty.
it's a bit much, but it is 80%, so
Greetings.
I understand why they went that way, or is it 75? I forget. So I understand why they went that direction with it. It definitely balances it out to make it not broken. So to see Claw just be able to proc it like that, it's a totally,
For all life on land.
like,
Oh,
I personally think it's
Good
unacceptable.
morning.
I think it's totally not cool. There really isn't much counterplay to it either, because I mean, aside from like Aegis and Scowl, which is 50 and
For all
30%,
life on land.
which also isn't really
Where to
that
today?
much in comparison to how hard Cloud is going to be hitting with that
Maybe
special.
this way.
With not only his damage output, but the
Good
fact that he's
morning.
reducing your defenses by that much. Those damage reduction skills really just don't. Those non-special damage reduction skills really just don't put out enough help
Death's
to
curse.
help you take on something like that. But
Am I needed?
I'm really interested to see
So
what IS
hard.
does in the future with those skills to try to counteract what they've put out here, this menace in Wind Tribe Pod. But yeah, we're pretty much done here, man. GG's. Fjorm was able to handle this one with no problem. Alright, welcome to another day of Ether Raids. We're taking on Feral here. And we're going to use the Violet Squad. We're going to go ahead and try to jump this Brave Cello. We're going to go ahead and set it up with the bonus doubler and stuff. And just put Violet out there and see how she does. Not too complicated of a strategy. I'll probably show you the units in a minute. I'm actually, I don't know, maybe I picked the wrong team for this one, but we're going to find out soon. 68 HP. Really? I didn't realize she had that much. That is a lot. Which is good. I finally put I had a +1, and I wasn't sure if I should merge or not, but then Prime came out, and I was like, well, there's no point in saving this just for the attack speed solo. Prime is miles better. So I was like, alright, let's just merge. So I did the merge, and here she is, +1. I don't think anyone noticed
The
that
glimmer of life.
she
Death's
was +1. I don't think I've actually ever said it, but yeah, that's what happened. She's been doing alright.
Yes.
I've been actually considering heavily to just fodder my legendary Guinevere because she is so trash. Just fodder her. I really like Guinevere too. Like, I think she has some of the best art and animations in the game,
Very
but
well.
that legendary version is
Well,
really not it.
the glimmer of life.
There isn't a game mode that you can even use her in. Like,
Maybe this way.
she's built to tank, but she can't actually
Upon
tank,
your word.
which is bad.
I go.
But yeah, let's get this Celef here. I think I did all the stuff I need to do, and here comes the rally. Okay, how is he doubling me?
Your fate is dust. Again. you
All right,
resisted.
well, that is not what was supposed to happen there. Yeah. I know I was buffed and all, but he wasn't supposed to double me. He doesn't even have a seal. 2 speed mythics. I also have 2 speed mythics. Alright, well, let's move right along to another game, because I don't know what happened there. Okay, so we're taking on Riley this time. Riley from YouTube. Shout out your channel. I don't know if I've
I feel
came across it before, but hey, we're taking you on, Riley, and we got the goons here. So we now know that Fjorm absolutely smacks this Wind Tribe Claude in his face. It just beats him up. Well, at least my Fjorm. Maybe if she wasn't plus 10, it wouldn't go as well, because the lethality would probably hit too hard for her to survive. And she probably wouldn't double either. But this one, we're just going to go right in. It's pretty straightforward. Gatekeeper's going to stop anybody from rallying because there is a rally on that Medius. I don't know if I showed you guys a team. No, I did not. Here's a team. This Ignatz is beautiful. Oh my... I seriously want to build him, although I think he would prefer the... probably just didn't pull a copy of Anankos, but he probably would prefer that that other B skill. I can't remember the name of it right now, but man, that is a beautiful Ignatz, very well built. And this Hilda is also pretty bulky. Excellent for defense. 67 HP, that is quite a lot. There's the rally, there's the dance, but unfortunately, because of where the rally happened,
this'll blow you away.
Gatekeeper. And now, 37 is a lot. That is a lot of damage. If he had triangle attack, he'd probably... Well, I wouldn't have died, but it would have been like a lot of damage. But luckily, we only took... Like, there is an art to, you know, just omni-tanking. Just throwing that out there. You gotta make sure that you position your units properly. You gotta make sure that you're putting your support units where they're supposed to go. And where they're gonna benefit you the most. Because if Fjorm had to take on multiple opponents there, might not have been the best thing. Which is why I didn't break this block here. Although, probably could have, since Claude did his damage and no one else could have reached, because it would have to have been a warp. So we're going to stay behind this blockade for now and just bait out the range units, and then we'll make our way to the boss. There's really no reason for me to advance at this time.
Let's see now.
Also noticing that Fjorm is not eating the bonus doubler, probably because she's eating the Bright Shrine, which is unfortunate. Narthuz is the rocking bonus doubler at this current point in time, which is kind of weird because she should have gotten it anyway. So yeah, it's weird that Fjorm doesn't eat that, but it doesn't matter. Fjorm is still the greatest. It probably means that she didn't have bonus doubler. Well, I would have gotten it on the first turn, so definitely I had it against that Claude there. So yeah, but bye-bye Lorenz. For some reason, I really don't like that character. I don't know, he has a character design that just is...
What's your plan?
It looks annoying. I've never actually played Three Houses, but Lorenz looks annoying. I don't know if it's the summer outfit. It's totally obnoxious. Maybe it's the Speedo. It's probably the Speedo that I'm hating on. But yeah, here we go. We're gonna get Katri off the board here, and I think that should be enough for this turn. We're gonna move Elliewood to safety, and we're just gonna hold our position. Really no reason for us to speed this up just yet. The pots are still within reach, even though Hilda is probably going to be annoying to deal with. I think we can take on Ignatz with ease, but I just don't want to get anyone caught up in the... Ooh. Gatekeeper tanking Ignatz. That is incredible. Not a bad refine, man. Not a bad refine. We're going to go ahead and just take out Katra here, and then figure out the rest afterwards. Man, I gotta say, I've been having such an up and down week so far. It's really been one of my not so good weeks in terms of me playing. Must be said that I'm really tired, so that's probably why. I've really been relying on Fjorm carry me out this week because, yeah, whenever I'm playing bad, I always go back to my old reliable Godsword Omni Tank units, and they've been doing pretty well. I did get that rematch that I did. Yeah, that was I don't know when you guys are gonna see this, but yeah, there was a rematch, and this plus 10 Lucia just clapped my entire team with Gambit. She probably heard I was talking trash and decided to come show up, but Yeah, he trashed my entire team on defense, which, looking at the setup, you completely understand why.
Yes.
It's a very well supported Lucia. A lot of things there that you appreciate. She even got the 40% DR from Gambit. No, actually the full 50% DR from Gambit because she was running Ather. So it was a really, really well put together team. I probably would have went for Miracle, all things considered, because I think well, actually no, he doesn't proc, so it wouldn't work the same. So Ather is probably the best option. So yeah, really, really good clear that they did with that Lucia there. I'm still very low on her, but that one in particular was summoner supported, had neutralize foes bonuses support from what's that unit's name? That Noah, the Mercia, I can't even say it, but he's from FE7 or FE6. And I've really been looking at him lately to just help me out in terms of the speed smoke support that he offers. But I don't know, man. He takes up a unit slot. I'd rather just run another mythic. I think the extra 5 HP might be more beneficial than having the extra damage reduction, because it does stack, but it stacks with Gambit. But I don't like him as a unit. I don't like his support. The neutralizing foes bonuses is actually a big one, but his support overall, if it was on a mythic unit, I'd probably appreciate it more, is what I'm saying. And I'd rather bring Astrid than him. Bonus doubler versus a low, it's an obvious choice if you're asking me. You're always going to take bonus doubler. So yeah, he's a unit in the game. I'm trying to figure out how to use him, but for right now he's just like in the barracks chilling, doing nothing, because I don't know what to do with him. But yeah, we're almost done here. I just gotta figure out what to do with this Hilda. I might just attack into her because she's pretty bulky, or let her enemy phase. I don't know. The thing is, I don't want all of them to die, so I gotta be pretty careful with what I do here, because I need those pots. I 100% need those pots. So I gotta slow things down a little bit here, just to ensure that I don't make any mistakes.
Where to today?
That's the Hardy Fighter diff. And this is Fjorm being Fjorm because she has guard in her weapon, and Fjorm is amazing. Yeah, Fjorm is amazing. I don't know if anybody's watched this far in, because this is going to be a pretty long video. I've played so many matches this week because, well, that always happens whenever I'm playing badly. But yeah, this one's going to be pretty long. Otherwise, I'd have to put out like double videos, well, 3 videos in one day, and I don't like to do that. I typically like to do 2, but so yeah, because of that, we got to make one of these extra long. Hopefully it sticks. And hopefully I get some easier matches, so that way I can double up on one of them just to make one of the videos shorter. But what to do here? I mean, I could just let Gatekeeper tank Medius, but I really got to get rid of this Hilda. She is a problem. If I'm ever going to get those pots, I got to figure out a way to... Yep. And can I get this with ear?
For all life on land.
I could get it with Nerthus, but I want to do it with ear. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Nerthus take out Medius.
Yes.
And that should leave us with just Triandra. And then we'll figure out, because I am actually in range of Triandra.
Am I needed?
And she will attack Nerthus. And if I remember correctly, that Triandra had Triangular Depth, which means she's going to be hitting extra hard. So I probably don't want to... Yeah, I probably don't want to eat that hit. So what am I going to do here? A little bit tricky. Yep, triangle adept.
Reporting for duty.
Gatekeeper can tank it, but Gatekeeper
Let's
might
see.
actually kill her. But I do get the
Maybe
obstruct, which
this
means that
way.
he can't.
What's your plan?
Which means that she can't pass. But at least if that trap is fake, I can at least get one pot, which is fine. I don't mind just getting one pot here.
Ready.
But I can't leave with no pots.
Let's see now.
I think we're gonna just commit here and smite Gatekeeper onto that trap. I think it's probably the best thing to do. Because I'll still have Elliewood there.
My turn.
Just to cover him. Okay, so it's real. Alright, so that's one idea down the bag. Next idea is we could probably have Elliewood tank Triandra from the defense style. Ooh, the phone is ringing. Okay, it stopped. Alright, so Elliewood to tank, and then it's turn 7 after that, so we're gonna have to get the pots or kill this Triandra. I don't know. But I think, 1, 2, yeah, I think we got it. We just need someone to tank Triandra this turn, and then we can get the pots on turn 7. Really cut it close here, but it worked out in the end. I did move a bit slow with the tanking strategies. I could have just went a bit further in.
Good morning.
I don't know. It doesn't feel like it, okay? Don't bother me. But yeah, this is probably my best team this season, aside from the hit and run squad.
Ready.
I don't know what I'm going to do with the melee cav line because it really isn't seen a lot of use. I don't know, maybe I'll end up using it at some point later on the week, I don't know, but I haven't been picking it. It's not like the Crown team that's like Gale Force focus. It's more like hit and get away and then hit again type thing. It doesn't have a lot of Gale Force units on there. So I don't know what I'll do with it. Okay, no damage taken. Thank the gods of Fae. We'll get this Gatekeeper, we'll get the other one, and then we're gonna
For all life
do this with
on land.
Nerthus. And basically get out of here. That's it. GG's.